ideas. So here we go. Happy June the 13th. I just want to reach through the screen and just, Lord, please bless us tonight. Bless all these women. Thank you for the gift of all of them in my life. Thank you for the gift of Mary Kay. Help us just have a great finish to June, a great kickoff to the new seminar year, and to give you the glory in all of it. Amen. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We can do a very quick crow time if you'd like. Let's do that. Let's find out what is happening in your businesses, because we do have just 17 days left in the seminar year. So who's got something to crow about? Nora?
I do. I finished Pearl, and I'm less than 1,000 away from the goal I want. So
awesome.
I know. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
That just 1,000 retail or 1,000 wholesale from your goal?
1,000 retail.
Wow. You can do that. You do like 1,500 a week without
You'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
We'll see. Well, I don't know. I just put in a massive order, so we'll see.
That's great. Congratulations. Who else do we have on here that's a star consultant? Star consultant?
Yeah, if you're star consultant, raise your hand.
Tracy's a star. Nora's a star. I'm a star.
Nora.
Yep. And there's still time. I mean, it's midnight on Thursday. And so
we've got some ideas tonight that will help you finish it in 2 days if you decide.
You will implement it. There's no reason why you can't. Who else? Anybody else want to crow real fast? We're ready to jump in, but we want to appreciate you. Anybody? Okay. Well, if you think of something, you can crow at the end. All right. Teresa and I, we've been looking at stuff. There's been all kinds of stuff on Facebook. People are sharing ways to finish up your goal, and then things that we have personally done. So Teresa, I'm going to let you start. We both have a list, and so we're just going to take turns. And then, of course, we want to know what your best tips are for having, some massive sales in a short amount of time. So Teresa, kick us off.
Well, and first of all, let me just say this. These are some awesome ideas, and we'll post some of these. There's some really great ones and the fun ones, but these are not just to finish out your star or the end of the year, but these are things that you can implement all the time. If you just need a little surge in your business, or you're trying to finish a goal, whatever, these are really fun things. And, I think our clients really love it when we engage with them and we challenge them. Because don't you like to be challenged? Don't you like somebody to kind of raise the bar? So they want to know that they're more than just a customer buying skincare, that they're a part of your business and your success. They love that. So don't deny them that. So I'm just going to pick one because there's so many great ones. I kind of posted something about a video on something to this nature a few days ago, and it wasn't a video. It was just a text from Eno. I can't even say her name, but she does a 5 and 5 party. And basically she just texts people or private messages them or calls them or whatever and says, do you have 5 minutes? I would like to share my 5 favorite skincare steps or my 5 favorite products. It can be anything. It's easy. It's got to be off the hip. It's got to be something really, really super simple, and say, I just need 5 minutes to share some things. And then when you get done, ask permission after the end of 5 minutes. Can I take 5 minutes more just to answer a couple of questions? If you've got questions about my business or why I love my Mary Kay, or just let me share some fast, fun facts about my business. Can I have 5 more minutes? So, in 10 minutes, you can demonstrate products, share the opportunity, and then make an appointment for follow-up later on. I think that's the best thing. But you guys, I think we sometimes make this so difficult, especially when we're doing Zoom. You can do this on Zoom, Facebook, FaceTime. It can be just something very quick and spontaneous. It doesn't need to be booked 2 weeks out. Tomorrow, the next day, have them invite some friends. So 5 and 5 minutes. I just love that idea. It's so simple and fun and fast.
Yeah, I've heard it called Fab 5 and 5. And right along with that is, have you taken time to make sure that all of your clients, that you've connected with all of them and have them in your VIP Facebook group? If you've not created a VIP Facebook group, that'd be a great place to start. but private message all the people that are on your social media, and clients, active and non-active, appreciate them. But that's where you could say, hey, I'm going to go live in my Facebook group at 8 o'clock for a 5 and 5 party. You know, you could blast it out to everybody if you want to, and then have this big major party on Facebook, right? Am I
Right on
thinking correctly?
Facebook.
You could do that, right, on the cup. And I love the 5 and 5. It's 5 minutes, 1 minute per item. A minute's a long time to talk about a product. You might go, oh, I can't. It's plenty of time. You talk for a minute. So I think that is really great. And it just goes along. I mean, you're just making a video and getting used to being live on your Facebook. People, like, they'll watch a video. They will watch you. Have you ever gone live on Facebook for anything and you see all the little so-and-so's watching, they're watching, and the little hearts go up, and it's so much fun. So get used to doing more posts like that on social media. So I think that kind of ties in with that one. Love it. I'll jump in to the next one. We've done this for years, especially when somebody's new and they're wanting to come in with at least a $600 wholesale and take advantage of all their stuff, is do the 24 by 24 by 24. It's where you sell $24 to 24 people in 24 hours. It is so much fun. And again, that can be a text blast, a Scipio blast, post it on your private groups. They have a big goal to sell $24 to 24 people in the next 24 hours to help me hit my big goal. What are you getting low on? What do you need to stock up on? And you can even make suggestions to them. What does $24 in product look like? 2 eyeliners? I mean, come on. Everybody needs that. Or say, how about a mascara and an eye makeup remover? How about this, that, or, and people will start texting back, I'll help. And I just want to reiterate what Teresa said. They want to be part of something. People will jump on a bandwagon that's moving. So make sure that, you know, if you've been in Mary Kay more than a minute, people, that's okay, Kim, you can mute yourself. I just muted you.
Sorry.
No problem. So if you've been in Mary Kay more than a minute, or a customer for more than a minute, they all know that June is our big finale. So go ahead and did I freeze you, Kim? Sorry about that. But anyway, let them know what's going on, and ask them to be a part of it. They will. They absolutely will. So 24 by 24. Teresa.
Well, another really fun idea is when you're talking to a customer, one of your great customers who loves all the products, and maybe you're doing a follow-up with them or chatting with them, ask them, say, you know, hey, Susan, got a question for you. Is there a product in our line that you would like to have for free?
Yeah.
And of course, she's going to say yes. I'll say, okay, I got a deal. I'll make a deal. If you sell 5 of them to your friends, I'll give you yours free. Is there any reason why you wouldn't like to do that? Kind of because you love it already, right? So you can sell it to them and tell them all the attributes and why you love it. And that also make sure that they know that you're going to get yours free when they buy theirs. And there's 5 of them. So, and then that's it. Just ask her what she'd like to get free. And then ask her if she to share it with 5 people, get 5 orders, and she gets hers free.
Love it. How easy
And I
is
would
that?
do that with even if a set. I don't care if she said, I'd like to have my time-wise repair set free. Great, sell 5 of them. I'll give you free.
Holy cow. Yeah, that'd be killer. That's great. How about a temptation basket? Do you guys have a basket of stuff? It's stuff that's impulse buys, you know, mascara, eye makeup remover, lip glosses. It could be classic product, which maybe is left from a limited edition thing that we had for a while, stuff that you might put on your half price table in your open house, but cute little body care, stuff that really doesn't need a whole lot of demo or explanation. That's a temptation basket. Fix it up really cute and take it everywhere you go. When you go in a restaurant, take it with you, and you can say, sorry, I didn't want to leave this outside in the heat. So you set it on the table. Oh, sorry, you know, you never know if somebody's going to break into my car. So I didn't want to tempt anybody with that. So people go, well, what is this? Take it into work as long as that's allowed. And I mean, I've done that a lot, you know, just to the real estate office. If I come in with a basket of something, if there's cellophane or foof or just something that looks pretty, which Mary Kay always says, people are like, ooh, what you got there? People can't help themselves. You're at the ballpark, the softball field, wherever you are, always have a little something cute. So people want to sit by you because they're like, ooh, I'm going to see what she's got. Okay. Temptation baskets you can sell on the go.
That kind of reminded me, it isn't actually what I was going to talk about, but you made me think of something else. You guys know I've talked about this. My tried and true, wait a minute, I'll grab it. I keep these on hand by the hundreds almost. I mean, I've always got a huge basket of these great little hand creams. Who does not love a hand cream? And I have my label on the back of it. Basically, this is my business card because people lose business cards, but they don't lose samples. And so I carry them with me wherever I go. And Benita's over there laughing because I had my 50th high school reunion this past weekend. Can you believe it? And Benita came with her sister, who I graduated with. And Benita graduated a few years after we did. A few years, 5 years after. But anyway, she noticed that I brought a whole basket of these, actually a gift bag full of these, and I just handed them out to everybody, even some of the guys too. I'm like, yeah, your hands look like they could use a little hand cream, you know?
Even to my sister.
Even to her sister, exactly. Of course, I couldn't like say, Beth, no, you can't have one. You must get one from Benita. But you know, you guys, I think we get hung up on some, you know, get some samples, carry them with you. If you go into the bank, the grocery store, someplace, you'll find somebody that needs this and they need to know how to reach you. Just put your label on them. Bob was putting labels on them for me the day of he's like, you may go ahead and put the labels on these. And I'm like, oh, how sweet. So you guys, I love these. I use these all the time.
That's brilliant. We talk about this every dang week. But this right now, I mean, like we say, it's for every month, but have you texted this out to all of your customers? Have you posted this in your VIP group that this is the special deal for the month of June? What are you getting low on? Would you like to stock up on? Some great travel sets on here of their skincare. This is a really great one this month. So, you know, heck, these are all some really unique ideas, but if you're not using what we use every single month and every single day, that'd be a good place to start, right? Make sure that this is posted and people know about it. And again, hey, got a big goal. And you know what, you guys, you might not have a big goal, but your unit always does, your team always does, or, you know, you can set a goal right now that you're going to sell $1,000 by the end of June or $2,000 by the end of June. Set a goal. If you don't set a goal, you'll hit it every time. So
something I want to piggyback on the deals sheet that we do talk about all the time because it's just the best thing ever. But I started texting it out, and I always posted it on my group page. And then I started texting it out like once a month at the beginning of the month. And then last month, I texted it out at the beginning of the month. And then about 3 or 4 days before the end of the month, just a reminder, these are going to run out at the end of the month. So many great deals on here. And this month, I texted it out at the beginning of the month. And I'm posting my text on our group page. Pretty sure I am. I'm going to do one on the 15th of the month. And as a reminder, 2 weeks left, look at these deals. Oh my gosh. You know, if you haven't had a chance to take, you know, advantage of the deals. And then again, towards the end of the month. And you know what? I've had people appreciate me for reminding them. And I mean, so again, you can't just put it out there one time and forget it. You got to be consistent with it. They got to know about it. And the more you do it, the more they're going to love this and they're going to be a part of it. So my on to the next thing, a segue is go through your customer group on Facebook. Susan said that. Make sure you have one, A. B, go through it, make sure it's up to date. Everybody, all your new customers, they don't all have to be customers. They can be potential customers, and make sure that's up to date. And then private message anybody in the group that is not currently an active customer. And, make sure you know whether or not she has a consultant, but usually if you've got people in your customer group, she doesn't have a consultant. You kind of already know that, and they know what you do, because 80% of my posts in my customer group is about Mary Kay, and 20% are fun, little whatever inspirations. So go through it, but message the non-active clients, and ask them to set up a beauty session with you. And I love the new terminology. That's like, I love say, hey, let's get together for a beauty session. Let me pamper you a little bit, but you can do it. Again, we can set up a Facebook beauty session. We can set up a private, I think you can even do that in private messenger. And I know you can do it on FaceTime. So they don't have to come to you or you go to them if they just want to get together. And again, you can kind of do something individually, like a 5 and 5, with the particular skincare that they would need and going through that. So make sure you're working that list. You're not just posting cute stuff, you guys. Come on. I mean, there's a lot of fun, cute stuff, but they need to know your business, what you're doing, what your goals are. So work your customer group.
Good. Smart. I posted this in our group. Let me see if I can find it. There is a My Mary Kay group. Is that what it is on Facebook? My Mary Kay. I think.
Yes, My Mary Kay.
My Mary Kay on Facebook. And if you're not a part of that, go on and join it, because they're having a training on Thursday, the 15th, on how to do a Facebook Live party. And that is with Jen Bessaker. Really good, has mastered doing Facebook parties. So make sure that you're part of that group. Join, that gives you time to put in your request and be approved to be part of that. So always be learning from people that are out there doing it. Okay, so I think that's a good thing to do. And then you guys probably saw the cool video by Tandy Fisher. How many of you guys have watched that, or at least part of it? The Tandy Fisher video. It's on our
both of our pages.
Yeah,
groups.
It's on our pages. I saw one of our consultants like, is anybody implementing this? Well, I just saw it, but I think it's pretty brilliant. Go back and watch it. But she's basically saying that she has 2 sales a year is all, because our prices are good. We don't have to feel like we always have to discount everything. But she does this, and she's been doing it for 12 Junes. And last June, she sold over $19,000 in the month doing this one thing. And what does she call it? It's her June clearance sale. And she has just a little thing that she texts out. It's called June clearance. Buy 2 items, get the 3rd item at half price and a 4th item for free. And so she texts them and says, hey, didn't want you to miss out on my clearance. No limit. Just be sure to order in multiples of 4. So she has people that might normally order 1 thing, they'll order 4 things so that they can get the 3rd at half price and the 4th for free. She explains on there how you know which items are half price, which are free, all of that. And then I thought, well, gosh, what do I do with this? Well, she addresses that. She says that even though she does this, the 3 at half price and the 4th for free, she says then when she's done, she goes, oh, you also qualified for 3 items over here at half price. And you guys, this is only a couple times a year that she does this. So remember, anytime somebody gets something at half price, you didn't lose money. You got all your money back. And I always charge the tax on the full price. I was told by my accountant years ago, you can do that because your business has already paid it. So there's nothing to lose there. And what you're gaining is they're using products they might not normally have used. She said that she finds they usually add a product that they've never used before, or they will stock up on their very favorite. She used examples of, what if somebody wants 4 Voluform sets? Oh, well, great. 4 sets. So it's about cash flow. It's about getting people excited and having a major month, getting your goals hit and getting people on more products. And isn't that what we're about, right? Get them using more products. It hit me today. I have a client that All she ever orders is a deep brown eyeliner and a steely eyeliner. It's so boring, you know? So I said, you know, there's a whole lot of stuff on here that you've never used. Check this out. So she added to it to get something on here. So don't, you know, anymore, if they were $25, I'm always like, hey, you know, you're only 25 away from getting something. And some people say, no, thanks. And I'll joke and I say, so you don't want a hot apple pie with that? You know, so I joke with those clients. They're like, no, I'm good, but thank you, you know. So, and I just want to piggyback on what Teresa says about the reminders that people appreciate being reminded. It's sort of like when we send out your status texts every month. Now, some of you guys were probably preaching to the choir. You're always in A1. You order every month. You didn't know there's even a different picture that goes out because you always get the one.
That's true.
A1.
I never thought that thought. They've
Right.
never seen all the pictures.
They've
That's a
never
great
seen the
thing.
fun little A2, A3, I1 off it. So, but so many consultants will say, oh my gosh, thank you for reminding me. Especially those that, you know, are maybe on their A3 month and they can still order a few things at half price. So don't feel like you're pestering people on that. How many texts and emails do you get from Kohl's or Target or whoever's having a sale? You know, it's okay. I've never had somebody say, take me off your list, so you text me too much, or tell me they don't want me to be my consultant because I check in with them too much. That doesn't happen. So I dare you to reach out enough that somebody says, you're just contacting me too much. It won't happen.
Well,
so anything
I
else,
thought-
Teresa?
I thought this one was really fun. You know, people should change their mascara out every 3 months. So a year's worth of mascaras would be 4 mascaras. And so tell somebody who's ordering a mascara, she's reordering, say, hey, I've got a deal for you. If you reorder, and you can just put this out there to everybody too. Order 4 mascaras and get an oil-free eye makeup remover free. Get a year's worth of mascaras. That way you don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry about it. When one starts getting ready to go, you've got the other one. You know, you're never mascara free, and get an oil-free eye makeup remover as the gift with buy 4, get that free. So I love that. That's
You
kind of
know,
something I
our
may
mascaras
incorporate with
basically,
time.
aren't they $16? I always have to look them up. 'Cause one
16,
of them-
18.
16. So 4 of those, that's $64. If you did that to 10 people, that's $640 in sales. If you're new or newer and you want to get that qualified order in, take that $640, place your first order. You get $1,280 for it, plus your freebies, plus, you know, 10 people. 10 people buying 4 mascaras. Super, super simple.
It's easy.
I'd like to open it up to you guys and see what kind of things have worked well for you or are working. What's some ideas you've heard that you've either implemented or want to? Anybody? What's been your favorite thing that we've said tonight? Are any of you guys, these ideas, did you put a big star by and say, oh, I can totally do that? Anybody? Nora?
I've done the mascara club before, but I've never
Mascara-
done it the way Teresa did it. I like that idea. I'm probably going to implement it that way.
Mascara
Simple.
Club.
Yeah.
Nora?
And then I do use the June sheet. So
Yeah. The deal sheet. Nora?
I like I like ask the customer what they want for free and have them sell 5 free. It's 5 and then they get it free. I like that. I'm gonna give that a try.
Good. Who else? Anybody? There's one more that.
And
go
one
ahead.
more to add on that.
Yeah.
I do need to be brave and do the 5 and 5 with a Facebook Live. I've done a couple of Facebook Lives. I know, I'm such a chicken. And you're right. People will be like, oh yeah, I watched that. Cause I did an open house live once that I just walked around and showed everybody what was there. And my cousin called me. She's like, you are so cute. You have to do more of those. And that's the last one I did. So I need to do more of those.
You know why we don't do them? Because we're worried too much about how we look or how we
Yeah,
sound.
exactly.
That we'll trip
Absolutely.
over our words. They don't care. They're just
No.
impressed that you're
They wanna
doing what
hear
they're too
from
chicken
us.
to do. What, Teresa?
I said they want to hear from us. They want to see us.
They do. They do.
I actually took my makeup off in a live virtual party the other day. I thought, you know what, this is 8 o'clock at night and I'm ready to get this makeup off. So I'm going to just show you all how simple it is. And it's not going to take you as long to do it because you're not going to be talking about purpose of the product. You're going to just be doing it. And I did it in less than 20 minutes. And I
Yep.
was still talking about the product.
That's
So,
awesome.
I think
Yeah.
the best live I
Just
did.
get ready for bed with them, you know, say, hey,
I
I'm
did. I
gonna
got
call
ready
this-
for bed with them.
A
So,
little good. Hey, I'm just gonna have a little good night, ladies. Bedtime training as I take off my face and get ready for my beauty sleep.
Good
They will
idea.
watch and show them all your supplements. Just okay, this is y'all think this takes forever. Here we go. You could do it first and then say, now let me tell you what I
and
do.
all you have to do on that, all you have to do is if you've got one of those, one of these that hooks to your mirror in your bathroom and it has the little holder, then it's right there. You're not moving around because you're looking straight at the mirror when you're watching your face anyway. And you go out and you're right there at your sink. You're not reaching behind you to get your product and everything.
just
So
do it right
it's real
there.
easy.
Do-
Right
do
there.
your
I don't even
thing.
know what that is.
Yeah, what is that,
It's
Benita?
called an octopus. It's called an octopus for your phone.
And it
And,
sticks to your mirror.
Has little suction cups on it. It's also for your car. See, it does all sorts of things. It's
Oh.
pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, I have, a stand too, but this was so much easier because my stand had to sit on my counter where this was just went up on my mirror.
Right. It's awesome.
It was
I have
cool.
this
That's
thing.
awesome. Is that from Amazon, of
Tripod,
course?
but I like the suction cups
yeah.
on there.
I'm still getting
No,
that.
unfortunately, it's from NBC or CBS.
Oh, okay.
One of
Oh,
their
okay.
deals and stills, but I'm sure it's on Amazon. I'm positive it's probably
Yeah.
on Amazon.
Everything's
That's
on it.
awesome.
Everything's on Amazon.
I don't know.
That's pretty cute. One old thing that I used to do forever ago before we had cell phones and all that, I always did a phone lottery. You can still do that, where everybody, like, you have an hour. You can even do it. You could do it alive in your group and say, hey, for the next hour between now and 9:30 p.m., everybody who places an order has their name in a drawing to get their entire order at half price. It could be something like that. Or what we used to do is we would call them and say, I have my paper numbered from 1 to 30. And for every $10 you order, you can choose a number on that line. They have a $25 order. They choose 2. And when all 30 numbers are gone, you draw and that person gets their order for free or at half price. Used to do that all the time. So sometimes those oldies but goodies, still work, but it would get you calling people. I know we don't call anymore. We text and we do all the kind of stuff. Use whatever you're comfortable with. Just reach out. Let people know you
Do
have
it.
a goal.
Just do it.
Just do it. And if you're thinking, gosh, I'm already halfway through the month. I haven't done the buy 3 half price, buy 4 get 1 free. What do I do about the people that ordered yesterday? Because I'm like you guys, I'll trip up over stuff like that. I go, somebody just ordered. She's gonna be mad. Well, then do 1 or 2 or 3 of these other things and let that be like a Christmas in July sale. You could say, I'm having a July clearance for the month of July. Buy 2 get 1 half price. Buy 3 get 1 for free. And have a great kickoff to the brand new seminar year. Like Teresa said, you can do any of these anytime. But now is when we tend to go, okay, I got to make some big things happen in the next 2 weeks or the next 2 days because you want to be a star. Okay. Anything else? It's 8:30.
Teresa? Yes. Teresa,
Yeah.
Susan.
Yeah.
One thing that I found that has helped me when I've had big amounts or a big order is watch for fundraisers. Watch for fundraisers with kids. Watch it with ladies. Whatever you do, like buy 1, get 1 half price or whatever, but give the money back as a fundraiser. In 1 week I did $800, and that was a good deal. And won a trip to Chicago with
Yep.
Teresa and Linda Tupin, and it was just absolutely awesome. And don't ever take out. You can be real creative on fundraisers.
Yep. You can.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you've got kids in school, you know all about it. Yeah. Put
I've done that years ago.
throw your name in the hat. So awesome. Thank you, Annie. Good idea.
You guys,
All right,
have a
guys.
good
Well,
night. Now, next week, we will not be on here. I will be in Hilton Head. Yay! And Teresa has her live meeting on Monday. So you've got plenty of evenings, if you need them, to put some of these ideas into practice. And we'll meet again in 2 weeks. Okay?
Yep. All right, you guys. Love you.
Love
Love
ya.
you.
Y'all,
Welcome
thank
back,
you.
Kim.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good trip at the Hilton Head.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.